Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to my channel. I am Matilda, aka LilloMini, and I am here every week streaming City Skylines. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to catch my breath. I was at a parent meeting at my daughter's school and they went overtime, so I had to run back home in time for stream. But I made it. Yay! And I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. Um, Steve, hello. Welcome in. Chris, hello. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Good to see you both. Welcome in, you guys. I hope you are having a fabulous Tuesday. Tisdag. I almost said tisdag, which is Swedish for Tuesday. Anyways, yeah. So that's why we are beginning a little bit later than usual, but I am here now, so I'm happy to have made it. I'm glad you can hear me, Steve or Chris. I'm glad you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. Let me just take a deep breath. Okay. I am now in stream mode, in game mode. This is what we did last time. We made a cute little farmer's market. I'm so happy how it turned out. Super happy. Today, however, I am turning my attention back to HB University. We did a little bit of work on this the last time as well, I do believe. Yes. You can hear me too, Steve. Good. Good, good. We did a little, I'm not even sure what to call this, a little commercial center-ish, sort of. But yeah, I felt like today it's time to finally finish a product or a project. I'm not too good at finishing projects on stream. I have done it maybe 2 times out of many. So that's the goal for today. Uh, we got a lot of decorating to do with the park and maybe filling in some other areas as well. Maybe some more zoning. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, let's get into it. I think I'll start with the park area, the uh, the main attraction. Y'all recognize this? Yeah. We don't need to go there. We don't need to go there. Steve, I finished a project once. Good for you, Steve. Good for you. Hey, remember that time when you finished a project? Good times, good times. Okay. I think I wanna have some sort of main road from here, or main path, I should say, from the entrance to the park area all the way to the main building. I'm not sure about these trees though. Maybe do something smaller. So anyways, what's up with you guys? What you up to today? Have you been doing anything fun? Have you been watching any other did Joy stream today? Or no? Is she having trouble maybe with her game? I know a lot of creators have been struggling since the update and since the release of the DLC and the content creator packs with all the mods. And even people, I think, without mods, like people playing on the PlayStation, I've heard they've been struggling too with stuff. Super sad. I hope they'll fix it soon. No Joy stream today. Okay, so only Matilda stream today then. I'm honored that you guys are spending your, or maybe not your whole Tuesday, but small portion of your Tuesday here. I'm actually gonna try. I know I say that all the time. I'm not very good at keeping things minimal. Uh, and I'm not sure this is minimal. It's a whole lot of benches. But I figure, you know, this is a university park, so this will be the place where the students go to study. Um, so I'm gonna try to focus on benches and the small bushes. What was that noise? What was the noise? I heard a noise in my earphones. What was that? I'm not sure. No, miss. Hello, welcome in. I sound like a crazy person. I'm like, I heard a strange noise in my ears. I swear I did though. It sounded like almost like a ringing noise. I don't know what that was. Maybe something. Did something upgrade in the game or something? Like the park? It shouldn't though. Sure. We are back at yeah, I'm not gonna say the full name. We are back at HB University, trying to finish this area. So there will be a lot of detailing today, to get this area done. A lot of detailing, maybe a little bit of zoning as well. We'll see. We'll see. Um, can I get away with? I'm gonna do something a little extra in the circle, obviously, because he's the main guy. But can I get away with just keeping this very, very simple? Should I maybe? I mean, if people need to go to the bathroom, they should be able to. At least you heard it in your ears. If you had heard it in your elbow, that would be concerning. Um, maybe I did. Maybe I just didn't say it out loud. Maybe I called it my ears, but I was really, really talking about my elbows. Who knows? Who knows? No one knows what's going on. Okay, so let's keep those tongue twister bushes going around here. And could I also update the circle into the, what is this? Is that the zoo path? Yes, I could. However, they create such weird looking path intersection, and I'm not a fan, so I'm just gonna do this instead. And then I'm gonna create a custom suit path. Almost as good. Almost as good. Okay. Equestrian behind Academy of Higher Learning. That's a fancy smancy name. But it's a fitting name. Everyone wants to attend this school. We need a sign. Let's pretend this says, "Come and watch the horse butt." Come and sit next to the horse, but however, they are in front. So anyway, I'm just mumbling. I like these red trees. They are not used. What are they called? Flame tree. Ooh, it's a burning butt. He has a burning butt. Aw, poor dude. Oh well, it's life, you know. Maybe both fountains for a little extra fanciness. We need some fencing, and I know what you're gonna say. I know that you're gonna ask me, "Hey, did you forget about the new update and putting fence to the road?" That won't work. And the answer is no, I did not. I'm going to show you what happens when you put fence directly to the road. First, we have this awkward gap. We don't like awkward gaps. And I say we, but I really mean me. Second, I mean, that works. Okay, that works. But if I put it here, it blocks the gate. And we don't like that either. See, they're walking through the fence. Looks awkward. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it here though, because I can't really. This gate is put in an awkward angle. So either I'm forced to leave a gap here, or I'm forced to leave a gap on the other side. So I'm gonna choose to leave it here. I don't think, I mean, I can do that. I can maybe hide it with, I cannot hide it because I put a fence in the way. Okay, so let's just pretend that they cannot walk through the trees. Okay. Same thing here. If I put it on the road, it will block the plazas. Me don't like it. Me don't like it. Jade, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. We're just talking about fence on the road. I would like to do it here though, because I cannot fit a fence between the road and the park. But same problem. If I do, they'll block the gate. So no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay. Can I get your honest opinion? Can I get away with this, like, bare looking park? I'm trying to keep it minimal. I should probably put something here. I could do a little bit of rockeration. That's always appreciated by the audience, isn't it? But otherwise, I'm trying to not overdo it, and I feel like I'm already on my way. Should I do some smaller trees maybe, or should I just? Not everything has to be cluttercore. What do you mean? What do you mean? Not everything has to be. Of course it has to be. Just kidding. Just kidding. Steve, huge fan of awkward gaps. Really? For some reason, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think we also need these ones because they're pretty. So I'm gonna put one there, and I'm gonna put one there, and maybe also here. Yeah. Just one tree in each gap. That's gotta be okay, right? It's gotta be. Should I do the other? See, I just cannot stop. I just someone needs to jank me away from the computer. I'm gonna do a few of these as well, just to satisfy my clutter. What's it called? The clutter vein in my body. Just a few. Okay, stop. Seriously, stop. I cannot stop. I cannot. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, so we are calling this park done, right? Rocks. Yes, we have we have the rocks. They look kind of awkward, but it is what it is. I'm gonna call this park done. Okay. Okay, what else? We have some detailing to do over here. Here's a lot of space. I I know I want to put a lot of trees here, but I don't want to cover all of it with trees. I feel like there should be some sort of. I feel a nature reserve path could be a good idea here. Maybe. Oops. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to twist and turn it around here and down here and keep it going. And I want to put it here too, but I know if I do, this this hill here will be more accentuated. And as much as I'm not a fan of big gaps, I'm also not a fan of harsh terrain. I don't know if you noticed, but that's me. Wow, a lot of things are going on in the chat. Step away from the shrubs. I have for now. For now. Okay. Don't let me get back there. Seriously. Um, I'd say the fence is easier with mods, but I haven't been able to play for a week because of mods. Enough said. Enough said. Just hope this is the last DLC. I hope that you mean that in the sense of it's a pain when it wrecks all the mods. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use. Can I use a raised path here, maybe? Like this, to not mess with the terrain as much. Like a little bridge, that'd be cute. Cute, cute. And we can bring it down here. And then we need the nature reserve path. And I feel this would be a good spot to bring it down. So move all the snapping. Behave. Behave. Yeah, I'm watching that harsh terrain. Gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Second. Gonna bring this down. Let's see if we can mimic that. Not quite, but it's okay. Because who cares about symmetry, right? Remember when we started out with keeping it all symmetrical and then CS happened? I don't have this game modded, but I have other games heavily modded, so I feel the pain. Yeah, I can just imagine. I've seen a lot of creators struggling for the last couple of weeks, or the last week, I should say. This patch was one of the worst, if not the worst, in the game's history. I saw something about releasing a patch, and when I opened my game today, it told me to update, and I was kind of nervous. Even though I don't have any mods or anything, I was like, don't break my game now. It's been working fine this whole time, but it didn't break. So I'm one of the lucky few, I guess. Let's see if we can smooth this. Maybe not. We'll have to hide it with some oaky goodness. That is my new term. I love it. Oaky goodness. Okay. We could probably zone something here. Not sure about the noise. It's kind of. eh. Anyway, that sound that I just made uh, was my way of saying it's kind of noisy, so I'm not sure if we should zone residential. I just shortened it with just so you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to offices and maybe a big one and a little smaller one. Let's see what spawns. Small one over here maybe. Oops. Uh, zone something in here. The noise isn't as bad, so we can just do that. Just for funsies. Um, okay, can we zone something else? I don't want to zone on the main road, so I guess not. I guess we could. I wonder what happens. I mean, is this put on the road? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so if I keep it going, okay, I can't. I can't keep it going all the way down there. I should probably extend the path as well. Mostly it was fixing asset editor and console bugs. Well, good for the console people because I've heard they've been really struggling, and for no apparent reason, in my opinion. Let's do that. Okay, same thing here. If I do it on the road, it'll block the path. So I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I'm not sure if I should use the park fence or if I should go with like darker one. Maybe. I mean, there's gotta be a whole lot of oaky goodness here. To hide the ugly junk. And a whole lot of other trees as well. Where's the other one that I've been using? This one, I think. And maybe a couple of these big ones. Sure. And some pines. Let's see. How does the fence look? Let's do also the generic pines. A few of them. And no, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I think the park fence will look a little lame next to all these heavy trees. On the other side, we have the forest fence. So yeah, I think that. We also need the path extended down to this corner. Go. Actually, also place a building right here. A little awkward, but okay. Oh wow. Okay, so this leveled up. Yes, it did. This is fine. This, can we get some darker ones in here? Also, they leveled up, so they're probably wrong anyway. Okay, so we need some pathing. Actually, maybe we should do the nature reserve here as well. Yeah. And some oaks and some pines. Where did the Australian sun come from? Doing some pines, mate. I'm not sure that that's Australian. Could just be a Swede trying to speak English. It usually is. It usually is. We need an oak. Okay, so what's happening? No! We should be able to get something darker, and this was probably right before it. No! Nope, nope, no, we need to keep these from leveling up as well. Yeah, more trees. That's really my go-to when it comes to detailing, especially like awkward spaces like this. Let's see. No. Yes. Should we maybe change the shape? Let's try something else. Let's try this. See if that makes any difference. Okay, what else? What else? There will obviously be more trees here and here. Um, yep. Let's see what spawns in now. Ooh, save it from leveling up. I want something in a darker color, please. That doesn't look dark to me. That's like the opposite of dark. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. We need to fix. I mean, you should be able to walk from here to here and from here to here. Awkward spaces, awkward spaces. Should you maybe be able to walk behind here? man. Yep. Let's see if we can fix this somehow. If we can. Like this. Ugh. Why does it look ugly? Maybe just keep it like that then. Okay, well, sidelines fine. It's fine. Maybe from this crossing though. Makes sense, but yeah, no. They can use that one and that one. And that's it. That's it. Oh no, I haven't been. Uh, Not sure. It has a dark roof, so we're getting closer. It looks better than the last. How do we feel about the Sternberger? Burger? No way. Go away. Oh man, it's just level up. Okay. Let's leave it for now. Okay, something here. More zoning probably. Just don't wanna zone like a straight line. I mean, the European buildings doesn't look good when you put them in a long straight line. They need to be either divided up or like in cluster or could we do maybe some sort of shape? Um, See if we can do some sort of curve. Huh? This might work. We need more giraffes. Really? You want to put down giraffes in the middle of. Where are the giraffes? I don't even know what they look like. Or I know what giraffes look like. I just have a hard time finding them in the game. I don't have any. I bought the CS without giraffes. Obviously. Where are they, seriously? Elephants? Ah. Oh man. It didn't fit. It's here. No. We cannot put them in the middle of. I mean, it will make Horsebite sad. He will feel like the giraffes just took all the attention away from him. And that doesn't seem right. I think I'm gonna go like this to keep symmetry. And we can do a widow path. This is the closest thing you're getting to the giraffes, the soup path. A little much, maybe? We change the tree. Can we do just something like that, or like that, or this one without decoration. We need. I'm just gonna ignore the giraffe part. Okay, so these guys seems to be out of district. um, so let's extend this to cover that. And help them out. And you stay you. And oh, thank you. And it's gonna level up again. Dang it! I didn't have time to think. Otherwise, I was gonna say I'm not totally opposed to that one, but we're getting something else now. I wanted one of these. What's this? Is this a 3x4? Looks like it. This is 4x4. I'm not sure. Ugh. And an ice cream on top. Come on. Come on. Start over. Start over. This I like. This I like. This I like. And hopefully this one too. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. So, should we do? No, we should not do fencing. We should. Let's do the bush lining. And we need something in the middle. Maybe more of those red trees. I like those. At least for older looking areas like this. They sort of fit the flame tree. That's an awesome name, to be honest. These got pretty big, but it's okay. We can make them pretty. Boy. And yeah, I think we're just gonna do this and maybe some rocks. We need rocks. And we need some tongue twister bushes. Yep, there we are. Is this maybe the accommodation for the professors? So it should probably be fancier. Oh man, really? Now I'm a little annoyed. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't update this? It's the same width. Damn it. Oh well. You're stuck with the ugly road. It's not my fault. I tried. I tried. We need something here. Giraffes? No, they didn't fit. We already established that. So a restaurant, maybe cafe, a little small. Uh, that could be. Probably the restaurant and maybe a couple of parking lots on either side. Yep. What variation are we thinking? Probably this one, right? The older looking one with the red brick. And we can extend the path, right? Very unnecessary, but still. Okay. So we can have this maybe loop around. Can we do something? See how far that extends, like that. Yep, I think so. I wanted to follow the road, but I'm not sure that I can. I'm gonna have to. And this will not be. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to pretend that I don't care about making it perfect. Not sure that I'm succeeding though. Should I just leave it like this and pretend that uh, a not licensed person got hired for the job? I guess I can hide it with trees. Um, let's see what's happening here. Oh, why can't you be something else? I'm gonna force you to be something else, and I'm gonna delete you too, just for the fun of it. Okay. Let's see if I can hide this, sort of, or not hide it, but like blend it. My hope is that it will look better and not as unperfect when I put down lots and lots of trees. It kind of does, ish. Let's settle for ish. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so yes, and you'll probably spawn a little friend over here. We don't need that though. Yeah, and you level up again. You'll probably turn into something that I don't want, but It looks fine. The aliens approve. And the giraffes? What about the giraffes? I care about their opinion. The giraffes need to approve as well. Otherwise, I'm redoing it. The giraffes. New. A pink donut? They didn't have pink donuts in the 14th century or whenever this was built. Okay, we have some work to do over here. What are we doing in the awkward gaps? Do we put some, can we do some, what are they called? The tiles? We could probably do something tiley. Tiley? Is that a word? It is now. Can I put tiles on the road? Apparently I can. Not there though. Almost there. I can put you there, and then I can do that, and I can get away with it if I put some. Wow, that's big. Hmm. We need something on the tiles. We need a grill, maybe. You can be there, and we could probably, yeah, we can fit a newsstand in there and some tables. Where can we put the tables? One there, one there. Wow, we're getting away with a lot of things here. Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. The giraffes approve as well. Nice. Uh, you know what? I'm just I'm just gonna accept the clowns today. Today is a we were working with a clown free zone. Or not free, like a clown uh what do you call it? Like a clown accepting zone, maybe? I'm not sure what to, you know what I mean. We're accepting clowns today. Just for the heck of it. Feel a nope. I'm gonna put a fountain in there. Cute. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Do we have any zonable area? We do. An info booth, maybe? We can fit it too. Nice. So we fill some space and then a gazebo. We haven't used a gazebo in a long time. Where can I find those? Here. Pavilion. That's what I meant. Yeah, a pavilion. I should probably do this, and that looks okay. What trees do we have? We have, what is that? Is it this one? No. Is it, no, it's not the chestnut. This one maybe. This is the one, right? So we're gonna put a couple of those and hopefully we can put a couple of, or maybe just one. No, we can fit a few more. A small one and a small one. Cool. And I'm just gonna be lazy about this area here. I'm just gonna mix and match some trees and a few pops of color, maybe a few of the bushes as well for some extra color. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe a food truck or an ice cream truck or something. We already used one there. Okay, so we need something else here. We can just do. We can just do. We should be using this one because it fits the vibe. Let's just put this in the corner and then a few bushes and both trees. I guess this is where is this backwards? Is this the front or is this the back? I mean, this whole university has a theme of doing it backwards-ish. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks closed. You'll have to tell me, did I put it backwards or no? I'm gonna keep it like that until someone tells me otherwise. Okay, yeah, so they're just gonna be trees. We need to do something up here. What are we doing up here? Did we do some more residential? How far are we from? Okay, so we are not too far. And why am I unlocking races and parades at the next milestone when I don't have the DLC? That's a question for scientists. Anywho, I'm feeling a neighborhood here. I mean, I could also just keep plopping down trees. Isn't that fun to watch? It's super fun, right? You're laughing hard right now because it's so fun. Super duper fun. This is just, I mean, I could do that off stream, plopping down trees. So should we start a new neighborhood up there? Can't even find the trees, to be honest. Where are you? Where is the, there you are. We have we have a lot of high density residential down here, but I could see this turning into a low residential area. Tree tailing, that's another amazing word. I'm gonna, no, I'm not. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna plop down some, we're gonna do some more tree, what's it called? Tree tailing over here. Just so I can call it finished. so I can keep my promise of actually finishing an area. I mean, the hill up there technically would be the university district as well. Ish. No, it would probably be its own, but it would be closely related to HB University since it's so close and all. Um, trees needed. Not sure here though. I don't wanna cover up the tennis courts. So maybe I should just use the same one. I think it's this one. The ugliest tree in the game. Or one of them. I haven't used them all. I don't know. Tell me, which tree do you find the ugliest in the game? I know a lot of you, like myself, uh likes the this one, the oak. But what is your least favorite tree? It'd probably be like this one, right? It's hard to use in a this could go, this could go great with the giraffes. Tree tailing should be a word. It is a word. From now on, it is. Um, I'm feeling some fencing here, and maybe just a couple of benches. The massive redwood ones, I think they're called, look awful texture graphic wise. I need to check which one you mean, Jade. Is it this one? No. I mean, this looks kind of awful to me. It looks dead. Let's see. Is there anyone in here? No. 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 This one? Or do you mean the flame tree? I like it. I think most vanilla trees looks bad except for the content creator ones, except for those I only use trees from the workshop. Good call, good call. The Lala palm? This palm tree looks a little sad, to be honest. The more I scroll to the right, the more dead the trees looks. Oh well. Okay, so let's do some. Actually, let's do. Let's not do benches. But I'm kind of hate it when the fence looks all weird. I don't know if this looks any better, but okay. It's the the redwood. Which is the redwood? I can't find any tree that's named redwood. Is it the flame tree or is it another tree? Because if you mean the flame tree, I'll be a little sad. And we have a little rockration, guys. Have a little rockration. Um, yeah, let's just keep the forest going here. I think that's, or could we get away with, these are too big. Oh, no, not feeling it. The redwood. I really can't figure out which one you mean. Unless you mean the flame tree. Or do you have other trees in your game that I have not? I mean, that's a possibility, since I don't really have a lot. Okay, this area doesn't count. It does count, but it's just me putting down more trees. So I'm gonna I'm gonna take my judge's what is it called? Judge's hammer and call HB University finished. You know. Um yeah, let's bring in some housing. Let's we have sort of a crossing or intersection or whatnot here where the road begins to raise. So I feel like this could be a good spot for entering the neighborhood. I'm gonna give myself some room here to do something. Do you have emerging downtown? I do not, sadly. It's also on my list. It's a long list. I'm gonna pause here for a second because I'm gonna delete some road. I need to make sure that will not cause any unnecessary junk. I think that's better. Okay, so what can we do here? I mean, if we're gonna create a neighborhood here, we got some nasty terrain as well. So it probably will be layered. Uh, yeah. But maybe when you enter this little district, you will come into some sort of small town center-ish. Not a huge one though. This will be a very small kind of rural neighborhood. And there we go. I should also probably delete a bunch of trees, but since this will be a 9-tile city, I am not too worried about node counts. I know there's a limit, but I have a hard time believing that I would even be close to hit it, but I'm not sure. No better pack for transition from medium height apartment building. Yeah, I've seen it. It looks great. And like I said, it's on my list. It's a long list, and I have sort of a hard time ranking stuff. I don't have like, this is my top one, this is my second top one, and so on. I'm like, these 7 are my top ones, and these 8 are my second ones. That's like me. Uh, like I said before, I don't wanna rush things. I don't wanna buy them all at once. I wanna I wanna keep taking things slow, like ridiculously slow. Um. Okay. So we need a focal point here for when you enter this little. I guess you could call it a village rather. And maybe we should put. Doesn't fit. Okay. The police seems too big. The police front and center? Isn't that cool? Let's give the police the spotlight for once. Yeah, I'm sure you would want water and electricity. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? So, what are your plans for this week? I originally had tomorrow, like, planned up to my neck. I had like 3 networking events, one of which I was actually not hosting, but sort of co-hosting. I was invited to be a part of a networking event for business women where we were to talk about visibility. And since I'm a portrait photographer, they wanted me along for the ride. Sadly, though, they called me today and said that it got canceled because one of the other hosts, um, I'm not really sure what happened, except that she had to leave town in a hurry. Uh, so that one got canceled, and that was an evening event, and I wasn't too sad about it because I'm not an evening person. I go to bed super early because I'm a tired old lady. Uh, yeah, so that was that, but I still had the 2, one in the morning and one in the early afternoon. And then the one happening in the early afternoon got canceled as well. So now I'm like, oh, I only have a networking event in the morning and then nothing on my calendar all day. So yeah, that's what happened with that. I'm putting in a few offices here. I think they could go well with the police station. My plans are to remain retired. That is an awesome plan, Steve. Awesome plan. Don't change it for anything. Hey, look at this. I mean, we cannot not put them there, right? Let's see if we can have this road going downhill. Maybe following this one. I'm not sure for how long. Should probably make another little sort of plateau, if you will. Here probably is a good spot. Maybe make it all around and have the town center be up on the hill. Let's just watch that so it doesn't get too junky. We need a little room for softening, as always. So we can have the road. This probably pretty well. Move it over there somewhere, and then this one needs to come down to, or should I curve it first maybe? Can I curve it in this angle? It's gonna be a little steep. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We can have it come down. There, and maybe this can follow. This curve. How does that look? Can we fit any housing in there though? We should be able to. Okay, okay. That works. That works. Wow. Okay. This is awesome. This is this could be better. Or what do we think? Or should I try to? No, that's boring. Oh, let's keep it. Let's keep it and then put another one here, if we can. If we can, the tiling's broken here. Okay, okay. Okay, so this needs to come down as well. So here. Let's remove that and see if we can. I'm not really following. Or can we? Can we? Can? Sort of. Very weird looking thingy. And I'm not a huge fan of this because I won't be able to sew on both ends. However, I may not need to. Um, I don't know what I'm doing. Seriously. Seriously. We probably need a hotel, right? How are we doing with our hotels? 10,000. Yes, okay, so we need this one is a go-to when it comes to small towns and villages and whatnot, and kind of fit the vibe with the offices around here, right? Yes, okay, so you probably need some, you're happy with the offices. Good to know, good to know. You need some shopping. Some shopping. Should this road go down? I need to know. I need to know at some point. Let's leave it in case I want to. You know what I completely forgot? To actually make the district. Because I want to use the local or organic and local produce. I'm going to keep the default name for now. But as always, I'd love your opinion on the name if you want to claim it for yourself or if you have any ideas, please let me know. No way. Don't break the don't break these. You broke this up. Okay. So I guess we'll have to do this then and then bring it down. Yep. That's what we're doing. And I'm not sure about the other side. Okay. Okay. Yeah. More shopping. Um, I feel the opportunity for a super small. Uh, let's do it a little bigger, and we can always fit a little restroom in here, just because it's cute. We probably also need fire and maybe we can put you in the corner here and put some shops right next to you. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna need some housing as well. So I'm gonna start zoning them up. I'm gonna leave a little extra room for softening the terrain junk. That will probably be happening. No farmer's market here, though. We've got enough of those. Nikki! Hello! Welcome in. Good to see you, friend. It's been a while. How you doing? How are you doing? Mm, Some houses are coming in. Nice and nice. Let's soften the junk. The terrain junk, I should say, so no one gets any ideas. Good to hear that you are doing good. I am good too. Thank you for asking. We moved the electricity to jump through, and it is doing just that. I wonder if we can get it to jump through all the way down here. Probably at some point. Probably at some point. This will help with the population. We are about 4,000 or so away from repeat. Oh, thanks. Let's try another shape. Yeah, about 4,000 away from the next milestone, which is exciting. Okay, so we can probably move this now. This away, so it doesn't have to be in the middle of everything. Have you been streaming today, Nikki? Or no? Are you on the are you currently on the Procopia train like everyone else? It's a cute game. Or so it seems. I haven't been playing it. I haven't even been watching, to be honest. I've just seen it in my feed on both Instagram. Why am I making these historical? I don't need to. I don't need to. Okay, yeah, so I've been seeing it in my feed on both Instagram and on YouTube, obviously. And it looks cute. It looks cute. Okay, so where are you going, sad little road? Are you gonna follow the highway, maybe? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I'm not sure. When have I ever cared, really? At least, wow, that's close. Okay. At least we can test it. That's probably. I mean, we wanna leave some room for some trees. And I want to curve that. Okay, that's okay. We can do something down here. I'm not sure what. Maybe the school could go down here. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. How's the terrain down here? It's Will we get away with the school down here, or will it create? See if we can maybe flatten it a little bit, just a teeny bit, to get rid of the junk. It's gonna be in the actual curve, but I guess that's fine. Still looks a bit junky. Can I put it lower down maybe? Will that help? That helps. Okay. Okay, we got it down. And a small playground somewhere. Where can I fit you in? Oh, I would love to fit you in there. Can I move you? No. I'll have to move you all the way down here. And I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Can I do a larger one? No. Okay. Okay. Never mind then. I saw you turn green. Somewhere. Come on. Oh, it's all the way up here. Okay, fine. I'm gonna push my luck. There we go. Can I do more commercial down this road, maybe? Or let's see. Probably not. Or I know there are some parks like the playground, I think the large playground as well as the dog park and the small park that does not adjust the terrain. That's sort of like, but don't create any nastiness. So what if I put you there, and then we also have electricity done, which is awesome. And then maybe a few shops here, small ones. Maybe this will be pushing it. So I'll probably avoid. I'm tempted to try it. I'll try a small one just to see how it behaves. And delete some things. This is turning into something. Okay, so what do we do with you? You loosely hanging road. Another little plateau over here, maybe? How far can we push you? Probably to there. And then what? It's gonna be too small to zone on. That's gonna be better. And can I get away with another one over here? And oh, yeah. Okay. That's gonna work, I think. Okay, so let's work on getting the electricity to jump through all the way. So we can put a big house there, big house there, a big house here. And what happens if we... I'm guessing we'll get more zoning squares when we remove this one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. We are increasing the population, guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. We have... Wait. What happened to my district? Oh, okay. That's what happened to my district. I didn't finish painting it. Hello, we have a new friend in the chat. Tell me if I'm pronouncing your name right. Like, is it boss or Bose? I'm not sure. Boss as in yo boss, or yeah. Okay. Anyway, you're wondering about the HB University. Yeah, it got named after actually the angle of the statue. We were having a discussion whether or not to put it facing the university. Bose. Bose. That's right, right? Bose. I hope that's right. You have to correct me otherwise. Whether or not to face him towards the university or towards the entrance. He got faced this way, which means that the first thing you see when you enter the university park is this. So that's how it got its name. I shorten it though, so you can also say HBU. That's fine too. Short for Bohemians. Oh, okay. Now I'm intrigued. Tell me more about your name. That sounds interesting. Okay, so we do have a little junk here. We don't want just a parking lot there, and we don't want any more farmers market. And that's that. Yes, so we got some housing in, and the electricity is jumping through. Awesome, awesome. So what happens if I remove this? I get more zoning squares, which is also super awesome. I'm gonna put one. Actually, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. Okay. Maybe not then. Or maybe I just don't zone on this side of the road. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can put a yes, solved it. Okay, so a little bit of terraforming is needed here, obviously. Oh, that's harsh. Oh. I'm sure Miss Horse and Dr. Buck were prominent academics. I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were. I'm gonna need a lot of oaks here to cover this up. But we'll manage somehow. That's fine. That's just fine. I was thinking about putting houses up here, but now I'm not sure. Have you got the race day DLC? I have not. And the reason is probably, no, this would be, because I have a whole lot of DLCs to get first. I'm not too impressed with the new DLC, and that's probably because I don't have a lot of the must-haves yet, and I want to get them first before, and those are a lot, I should say. I want to get my hands on them first before I get any race day. Squeeze you right here, maybe. That's probably better. Have you got the race day DLC pose? Did you get it? There we go. How's the hotel doing? Good everywhere except the trees. We can fix that. We can fix that with some oaky goodness. Should we have some thinking before I spam down this? I would like to use the nature reserve, but I know that's kind of hard to work with, and I won't be able to squeeze any paths in between the houses anyway. So I guess the answer is no. I'll have to go down there. Yeah, that's fine. Wondering if this will maybe do for now. Yes, it will. Okay, so we can bump up the price. Julio. Okay, what else? We have some more commercial demands. We could probably do that, and probably one more here. That's probably smoothing out the nastiness. Okay, so where can we fit in more housing? Here, here. Could actually do it. You can use the nature reserve here. Yes, yes, we can. And we can put a little teeny weeny park in there. So people will be happy, happy, happy. And more housing. I'm gonna fill in all them big squares. and I wonder, 2 by 3? Will they be too small? Guess we'll see. Yeah, so no more housing over here. Maybe a 2 by 3, depending on look like. And all this is flat too. So let's keep going with the big ones. Big one there, big one here. Some other stuff here. Yeah, okay, so we need more road layout. Check. So this one is probably a good bet as well. So make a little something. I should also probably go through all the houses and make them historical, but you know, it's also me to forget it and then get angry because I forgot. And then Steve, you donated? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. How sweet are you? You're spending your hard-earned retirement money on little old me? Oh my god, we need hearts in the chat for Steve, you guys. Lots of hearts in the chat for Steve. Thank you so much, friend. So sweet of you. That will come in handy when I unlock the next DLC, which is not too far away. As you probably know, I have a goal of 200 subscribers, and last I checked, I was at 182. So I'm only, what is that, 18 away from getting the next DLC. Are you curious at which one I'm getting? Or do you already know, maybe? I don't know if I told you or if I have only maybe hinted about it or if I didn't. And that will come in handy for sure. Thank you, thank you. You guys make me so happy. You're so sweet. I kind of lost my track now because I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, the road. The road. Actually, we can probably push this forward a little bit more. And then have it come. Okay, now. That's probably better. Yeah, obvious. We have a little corner over here as well that we could put something on. Or parking in these steep hills. Shouldn't they like twist their steering wheel to make sure that the wheels are like turn in to protect them from, you know, what I'm talking about. Yes, I feel a dog park here. I also wrecked the house. Sorry, dude. I wrecked your house. Didn't mean to. Didn't mean to. Okay, so here's the 2x3. I mean, that's not smaller than any other house, really. Looks as big as this one, basically. So I guess 2x3 is fine. At least a couple. I don't want to overdo it, but I need to be mindful of zoning usage. I need to take advantage of as much as I can since I'm only playing on 9 tiles. Wow, your garden is like all crooked, dude. Let me help you. It's better. Yep, yep, yep. What about this road? This will probably, I mean, yeah, no. To put a big ass, or I mean, large playground here. See, it doesn't, it doesn't correct the terraform. It just adjusts itself to the actual terrain, which is nice. But oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, and this will probably just be a little green belt, maybe some pathing. Yeah, yeah, yep, 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 yep. I can't get over how kind you are, Steve. I'm gonna fall asleep with a smile on my face tonight. It's because I'm so grateful. Super duper grateful. Um, we should probably arrange for paths to come down to the actual university. That would be beneficial for sure. Let's see if we can smoothen this. And can we use the nature reserve path without it being totally awkward? Hmm. Not sure how to. Maybe I can do this. Not sure it will help though, but that will be. Oh, no. I'll just have you come up. Apparently not. Okay. I guess that's fine too. Ish. Not sure how that will. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And we can have you come in there, maybe. Yeah, that works. Is the chat not working? I got a message saying that the chat has been interrupted. Weird, but okay. Very, very weird indeed. I do want to try to use the nature reserve path as much as I can because I like it. I like the texture of it, but I don't like the fact that it's changing the terrain. But that's probably fine. Chatty chat. Okay, so it seems to be working then. Yeah, it says now that it is back. Very strange. Strange things are happening today. And as I was saying that, okay. Uh, Here I'm gonna use the regular one though, because it's the same one as in the actual car. I can feel a playground here. No, that's not the playground. Oh, come on. Yes, you can. Okay. So I can cheat you a little bit. So I can put you there. Yes, I can. Awesome. I don't feel interrupted. Good. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Okay, so I will put houses here. And then I'm afraid to go any further. Okay. Let's see, should I maybe adjust this road so we can get better zoning? I probably should. I mean, I can do a straight one. That will give us much better zoning. It's boring, but it will give us better zoning. And that's ugly. So I won't have that. Okay, so I need to twist it a little bit. JR, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you this fine Tuesday? I am doing awesome because I have the bestest of friends right here with me. And nothing beats that. Nothing beats that. Okay, so what I can do is I can actually make a little flat land up here probably and put a few houses up there. Yes, I can. Okay, so I will put you there and there. Probably not there. I will go here and here and here. And I'll try this one. Probably will be awkward, but you're doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Um, yeah, put one there and one more. This area will probably be avoided altogether unless I can do more here. Maybe one. I'll try it. I'll risk it. As my daughter usually says, risk it for the biscuit. I don't know what it means. She says it sometimes. Does anyone know what it means? Risk it for the biscuit? Um, Here's another awkward space. Super awkward. Can we put something in here? No. Okay. I mean, yeah, we can do this, but we need something, another part maybe. It's too big. Do we have anyone in here that might fit? Skate park? I think so. The trampoline? No. I mean, we already have a lot of. A small playground? Or do we have any other? This one maybe? The yoga garden? That could work. Yep. We're going with that. Filling up the awkward space. It's nice, nice. And look at the population, you guys. It's increasing. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That's a sad, lonesome park. Oh well. You'll get friends soon enough. Anything on this corner? Or should I just, yeah, maybe I should just I mean, it's such a small corner. It's not even a corner, actually. I should just put that. Trying to curve it so it will be a little smoother. I think it works. Works. We could put another park in here. Small one. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We have a lot of space here. But if I want to put anything there, I need to remove. Maybe I need to remove the path anyways. Yes, I do. Okay. Or maybe I mean, I need to adjust the road if I want to put anything there, unless I can put anything. This will probably create a lot of terrain nastiness. I would, yeah. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Can I mean, that would be weird, wouldn't it? What should I even put in here? Help me out, you guys. What do I do with this space? I could also pull a road down from here if I wanted to. I mean, that's an option. I do this. Maybe I should put some more commercial. We do still have demand for it, so I think I'll do that. Let's take you both out. And wow, what happened here? Wait, what wait. What happened? Why did it I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh well. The hotel is probably very unhappy at this point, but okay. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep with the pets. Put in a spa. You mean the sauna? I don't have a spa. I have a sauna and I have a pool, a community pool. Would the community pool fit here? Probably not. Maybe the sauna would. The sauna would, yes. I'm a little annoyed by this, to be honest. Why did it screw with my zoning? Oh, you meant the sauna? Yeah, I could probably fit it in here somewhere. I just feel like I need to sort this out first. Huh. Let's remove you too, because now I'm annoyed. Why? Just why? Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can redo this somehow. What did it happen? Do I have to put it here? Okay, so that works. Sure. But now it's broken on this side. But we can put the sauna in the corner. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Let's put back the... Let's do that, and let's do that, and then we can put the sauna in the corner. Ooh, we could also do a post office. We haven't done that in a while. This is a great corner asset, so we can put the post office, and then we could put the sauna here. Yes, cute. And we can do cafe here, maybe. Yes. It matches the sauna. Cool. And I should probably factor in the passing. And then put another shop here. And not the parking lot. Is the hotel happy? Yes, it's happy. Good. We want to keep the hotel happy, happy, happy. That looks better. That looks like a real store. So we could probably squeeze another one in here. And yeah, I don't think there's too much room left for housing, to be honest. I mean, we could put some poor guys here next to the highway and the trams and whatnot. I mean, wouldn't you want to live in the noisiest of noisy areas? Isn't that just a dream? I think so. I think so. See, they're already moving in. Nice. So, what will happen now? I still need a name for the district. So please drop one in the comments if you can think of any good ones, or if you want to claim it for yourself, that's good too. I'm game. I'm game. And we still need a name for the forest industry as well. So I will finish flopping down trees like this in this whole area. I will also give these poor guys some water. I will do that off stream. Flopping down trees is getting to be pretty boring pretty fast. I do it a little bit on stream and try to do most of it off stream because, you know, I'm sure about this. But anyway, that's what I will do. I will also put in some more pathing where I find the room for it. And you actually sleep better with noise. Well, you're welcome to move in here, Steve. These are fine looking villas. So yeah, be my guest. Come on and move into the new district. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. You also need the noise, Chris. You can't sleep when it's too quiet. JR says Citizens Commons. Is that a suggestion for the district name? Citizens Commons? I don't know what it means, but I'll take it. Let me know if you want the name or if you want the district to be named that, and I will happily do so. Yeah, so that's it for today. Let's name it. Citizens Commons. Okay, enough with the suggestions. This is quickly spiraling out of hand. Faculty Flatlands. What Chris said? What did Chris say? I lost track of it, but it was probably the horse thing, right? Okay, so it can only be named one thing. But I still need a name for the forest district. So if you have a suggestion, drop it down in the comments. and I will finish the tree tailing off stream. Thank you so much for today. You are all fantastic. And I'm so thankful that you are here sharing this journey with me, keeping the chat active as always. And again, thank you, Steve, for your generous donation. I appreciate you so much, friend. Ignore the traffic on the screen. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you for more City Skylines next week, as always. Take care, you guys. Bye bye.